Hey, welcome back. We're talking about creating your first project budget using Lead Project. Now, people who are joining me just straight to this video, there's a link in the description. Click on it. This is a free Google Sheet add-on that you can install and start doing your project budgets. And it's really cool. So this is where we are at. And in case you haven't been following us, so this is where we are at. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click on that little bell. And we are actually looking at this little playlist that talks about Lead Project, free project budget template. And when you click on it, it'll take you here. It has step-by-step instructions for all the videos. And if you follow all of these videos, they're very short videos and to the point. And you can go and install this add-on. Click on this link in the description right here. There are details about what kind of add-on that is, and you can install it and start playing around with it. So let's go on and let's create our first project budget. So where we are at is that we have already talked about all our contact master and all master data is all set up, and we are about to create our first project budget using Lead Project. So let's just come out here. We start off with a blank Google Sheet. Let me zoom that in a little bit. And I'm gonna go into my tools, add-ons, and I'm gonna fire up Lead Project, which is right here, and start. And as you'll see that if you already signed up and everything and you've got everything set up, all you have to do is now click on select 5, 10, 15, or 20. Now this is what we talked about in one of the previous videos, where this is your budget. So what happens is that it gives you options to add these segments in there, which are all connected to your master data, and you can choose to keep the sheet light as possible. So instead of having like 5, which was too small, or 10, which was sort of medium, 10, 15 was kind of medium, and 20 was like way too big. So but there could be certain categories. So these are all your parent categories, and then you've got all your other cost codes that fall under that. So if you wanted to start off with 5, 10, 15, or whatever, you can start off it. You can start with that by creating it. So when you open your first project, all you'll see is this. And if you click on 5, you'll see that it's going to do its thing. And it says creating new project, 0%, please wait. And what it is trying to do at this point is that it's going in and looking into your Lead Project folder that we talked about in the previous videos when we were setting it up. It's looking that up, and it's looking for your master data as well as your contact masters. The moment it's found all of that in there, it's going to come in and create the sheet for you. So once it does, it goes off pretty quick, and it's ready, and it's going to open up a new sheet, call it Lead Project, and you can then give it a date. And the first thing you do just after that is that you go into your add-ons. You'll see that there's no sidebar around here. So all you have to do is go into add-ons and make sure that you start your sidebar. Now everything, because all this is coded and happens in Google Cloud, it is important that you've got your sidebar open. Most of the time you need to have that sidebar open, because everything is controlled from that sidebar that we have over here. Another thing I need to warn you, that if you have a pop-up blocker or something that you got installed in your browser or something, this tab will not open automatically. So your pop-up blocker, that's a tongue twister. Your pop-up blocker is actually going to block from this tab from opening automatically. So if you press the add section button, and then let's say you're on this sheet and you press create budget, and then you see that the script ran, it showed 100%, and then nothing happened. Look in the top right corner of your browser, and you'll notice that there's a pop-up blocker or something that blocked Google Docs from opening that tab. So if you allow that, it'll let you open the tab automatically. If you don't allow that, then you'll have to go into your Google Drive, and you'll see that that file will be sitting in there. So just be careful of that. So if that happens and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean that the add-on doesn't work. It's just that you've got a pop-up blocker installed. And the second thing you need to do after you open your sidebar is that you need to trigger anything to happen in this sheet. you need to change your date. So your budget start date has to be a date other than 1st of January. So if I change that to, I don't know, 1st of April or something, everything in this sheet and everything will start triggering, because you see, we didn't have the tax name or the tax rate or the unit of measurement or the currency right here. So as soon as we change the date, everything starts getting triggered. And we'll talk about the construction budget in the next video.